Yo, so there is a cop that exposed dad's 40-year-old secret in front of his family.
Have to notify the paperwork we have to notify you of here is a warrant for your arrest. So I'm gonna hold on to this.
California detectives arrive in Hawaii to track down this man, an elderly father and Air Force veteran. What he doesn't know is he's being arrested for a sinister secret that he has concealed for decades.
Go ahead and turn that way and just keep your hands behind your back for you.
Oh no, what happened? What did I do? I don't know what I did.
Please. Kind of old, is from California.
You guys got this right?
The following report is based on official police records released
Oh, you know what you did.
to date. The footage has never been seen before until now. On August 2, 2022, detectives close in on an elderly man suspected of murdering a teenage girl. However, the investigation left the victim's family with 40 years of unanswered questions, dating back to 1982 when her father contacted police.
Hello, this is the...
Bro, 1982, bro. I'm here just now. Finding. Wow, bro.
Detective Stevenson. May I help you?
My daughter is missing. Something happened to my daughter?
On September 3, 1982, detectives with the Sunnyvale Police Department received a report from a man named Robert, who last saw his 15-year-old daughter, Karen Stitt, the night before. What began with a phone call reporting Karen as missing soon turned into a father's worst nightmare.
I want to know what you know about my daughter.
Well, I can't tell you over the phone at this time, sir.
Why
I'm
is
going to
that?
ask you to come down in person.
Just a moment. You're taking me out of my office. I would like to know why.
Well, hold on, and I'll
What?
let you speak with a captain, all right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Stitt?
Yes.
This is Detective Myers from Sunnyvale Police.
Yes.
We have found a deceased girl over here in Sunnyvale.
During the call, the detective didn't immediately reveal the details behind the discovery. A female had been bound by her own.
Oh, so I'm guessing they called the dad. I'm thinking the dad calling them, asking them what happened to his daughter. But I think they called the dad. That's messed up, bro.
Clothing in bushes beside an intersection near a cinder block wall.
What clothing was she born?
Yes.
Blue jeans?
Well, it looks like blue jeans.
Blue and white top?
Yes.
Okay. Where is she?
The victim was later identified as Robert's daughter, Karen Stitt, a high school student. According to court records, she had been and stabbed 59 times.
Get to work.
Great. She was great. And she was stabbed 59 times, bro. Like,
Yeah. Finally.
With broken limbs that were apparently broken during the struggle. One of her shoes is up to the right, underneath the limb there. The leaves appear to be pushed back during the struggle.
bro,
A
59
composite
times.
sketch of the killer was released to the public, but with no immediate leads, investigators leaned on Karen's father, Robert, to help them piece together Karen's whereabouts that evening.
Could you tell me when the last time you saw her was, sir?
Last night.
And who was she with, sir?
David.
Is he somebody that you wish your daughter wouldn't go out with, or what?
Not particularly.
According to court records, Karen had taken a bus from Palo Alto to Sunnyvale to visit her boyfriend, David. They met between 8 and 9 p.m. at a convenience store, grabbed drinks, and walked along a miniature golf course. On the day Karen's body was found, detectives spoke with her boyfriend, David, as the hunt for her killer was underway.
What time did you walk up to the bus? At 11:45. Did you have to there last time? Earlier in the day. What time? About 1 or 2 in the morning. Where were you? We were at your sister's house.
David said he left Karen while she walked back to the bus stop to go home. He told investigators that he felt bad leaving her alone, but he didn't want to get into trouble with his parents for being home late. At the time, David was 17 years old.
Do you have any objection? David Tuss looking in your home and looking at the clothes that you were wearing last night. If you need to know, it's important. It's important for us to know because
So was it
Karen
not
Stick was murdered last night.
this guy right here?
She was murdered last night? Yes. Who did? That's what we're trying to find out.
According to court records, Karen's murder was committed as she was being. An unknown male DNA profile was developed from bloodstains found on the wall near Karen's body. But in the 1980s, DNA technology was still in its infancy, forcing investigators to rely heavily on Karen's loved ones to help piece together the mystery.
Did she say where she was going?
No. I was under the impression she was spending the night with her sister. I want to go see my daughter in the next 5 minutes.
And we have certain procedures that
You're going to have to understand that we're going to see my daughter, or I'm going to stop answering questions.
1 month after Karen's murder, detectives revisited her boyfriend David and asked point blank if he killed her. David maintained his innocence and said he knew nothing about the crime. Nearly 2 decades flew by as Karen's case remained unsolved, and her father wasn't convinced that David was in the clear.
I still have this gut feeling that this kid is, I remember the mother's name. Okay, was the kid she was seeing at the time? Right. David? He always seemed a little strange. Is that what your gut feeling is from? Like he wouldn't leave a girl there at the bus stop? Yeah, it just didn't make any sense.
Evidence against Karen's boyfriend David included an eyewitness who placed him at the 7-Eleven near the area where Karen's body was found.
There was no cameras in the 1980s? Like, restaurants or anything? They had no cameras?
On December 12, 2001, David is questioned again about his alleged involvement in Karen's 1982 murder and how his story changed over the years.
But then again, it probably was like, even if they did have cameras, didn't even look that good. I couldn't even see none.
David's polygraph also showed signs of deception.
Do you have any explanation how you have your in her when you said that it wasn't, that you had no sex with her?
That I could have been wrong about. I don't know. I mean,
12 hours later? Don't you remember when you last had sex, if it was the day before? But why does this thing show you're lying? It doesn't lie. You lie. The machine doesn't lie. You lie.
I don't trust the machine.
I have other evidence that you were there. I have DNA. DNA is better than a machine. Yeah, OJ got off on DNA. This is not a get off type thing like OJ. DNA is you. It's better than fingerprints. Now listen, I truly think you did it. Now you have a nice wife, you're married, you have a nice home, a good job, 2 great kids, and you're very concerned about what's going to happen with all of that.
Despite suspicions surrounding David, there was not enough evidence to support an arrest. Throughout the years, DNA was collected from relatives of males who allegedly had relationships with Karen, but none matched the DNA at the crime scene. After major advancements in technology, detectives made a stunning breakthrough, and Karen's boyfriend David was ultimately eliminated as the source of the unidentified male DNA profile. Still, Karen's murder was left cold for 40 years until a Sunnyvale detective received a tip pointing to 4 brothers with the last name Ramirez. DNA from the crime scene was compared to the DNA of a Ramirez relative and is traced back to a man named Gary Gene Ramirez, a 75-year-old father and veteran living in Hawaii.
Gary, how you doing? Detective Biggest. Okay.
Can you show me what you're talking about?
Yeah, we just have to verify who we're talking to and make sure we have the right investigation going. Do you have your ID? Do you have an ID?
No, I have a military ID.
Is that something that we can see and then we can chat with you? And if being on the driveway is harder on your...
You probably think it's all just fun and giggles, bro. You probably think everybody can just probably ask them 2 questions and then leave. You don't even know that they're there for that murder 40 years ago.
Like, grab the paperwork from the car. So my name is Detective Hutchinson. You've been talking with Detective Biggest. I'll let you hold on to that. The paperwork we have to notify you of here This is a warrant for your arrest. So I'm gonna hold on to this. We're gonna do this right away, right off the bat for you. I'm not gonna let you fall down or anything like that. Go ahead and turn that way and just keep some hands behind your back for you.
Oh no, what happened? What did I do?
It's something that's really old that we would be happy to talk to you about and share more information.
Hey guys.
Right now we gotta do what we gotta do safely, and then we'll answer questions and make sure your family knows where you're gonna be and all that. Okay?
Oh no, what did I do?
So,
Can I get my crutch?
well, that's not gonna be able to go with you. We'll get into the car and then we'll explain it. We have a warrant for his arrest.
I don't know what I did.
Yeah, like you said, it's kind of old. It's from California.
Oh my god.
Do you have any medications that need to come with you, Gary?
Yeah.
And if you can let me know what his ailments are so we can make sure he's taken care of and protected.
Is there any way where he doesn't have to go?
No, he is under arrest right
It's over.
now for a warrant.
You guys got this right?
Yeah.
He's not getting out of the jail, dog. You're gonna check before, like, it's over, bro.
This is what just happened. What is this?
So Gary, the detective, he can explain all of that better for you.
You guys, this is not right.
Okay.
Gary is informed by the detective that he's being arrested for murder. Gary is taken to the police station where he's told that there's a warrant to collect his DNA. The following interrogation has been analyzed by a retired detective, who is also a licensed polygraph examiner, as well as a former hostage negotiation commander and instructor.
Am I going to jail?
I can't answer that. I'm just here to recover some samples.
Looks like you've never been a cop.
What's that?
Thank you. Don't let that fool you. She's actually 48.
No way.
No, I'm joking.
Gary's crossed arms and legs may suggest that he's either closed off or simply sitting in a comfortable position due to his age. The detective begins approaching him calmly, directly, and with confidence.
So, Gary, I was up front and honest with you from the beginning. I didn't pull any punches or hold any secrets from you. That's not my style. My style is to tell you the truth. Some other guys might have lied to you and been like, we'll just see. You're saying it's not you. I want as much explanation for how it's not you as possible so I can go find the guy that it is then.
Sure.
Keeping that in mind, I got to protect your rights and I got to protect my own as well, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The detective decides not to question Gary until he arrives at the station and after he's Mirandized. Gary is then asked about his ties to California, where he lived, attended college, and where Karen's murder took place in 1982, when Gary was 35 years old.
Do you have any other friends or family that lived around San Francisco area? They call it the Bay Area, I guess.
No.
You've heard of Santa Clara, Sunnyvale. Have you ever been to either one of those?
No.
Never even passed through?
Oh, probably drove through.
Gary tells the detective that in the 1980s he would visit a family member in the city of Palo Alto. Palo Alto is where the victim Karen lived and is about 15 miles away from Sunnyvale, where she was murdered. As the questioning continues, Gary is about to be confronted with indisputable evidence tying him to the crime.
The test that was done today is to confirm a result that I already know. I wouldn't be here and put you all through this if I wasn't already sure of where we're at. It's curious to me that you're under arrest for murder and you don't have any questions about that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You know what murder is, though, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever killed a person, Gary?
No.
Is there any reason why I would have evidence that says that that's not true?
I don't know. Could be misidentity, whatever, how all that stuff always happens and stuff.
Okay. Do you know how DNA works?
Yeah.
Like yours is even different than your brother's.
Right.
All four of you would have different.
You know what's crazy about like these situations where like, cause I watched like a similar video to this where like they found a guy like 50 years later or something like that, or 4 years. I forgot how many years was it. But like probably after the 10th year, they probably think, oh, I got away with it. I'm never gonna get caught. Cause it's been so long that they didn't get caught, so they think they just got away with it. But bro, technology, bro, it's advancing every day, bro. So if you did something 40 years ago, bro, you eventually gonna get caught. Like in the 1980s, like he probably thought like when it was 10 years later, he probably thought like he got away with it because it's been so long. No, bro, it's 2026. Technology is way better now.
DNA.
Why are you guys taking me over there when I'm not even guilty? Why am I going over there when you don't have, I mean, this information you have?
Well, fair to say I probably know a lot more than I'm sharing, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, I know that a murder happened in the city where I work, and I have physical evidence that places you at that murder and nobody else.
That's not right.
Since Gary claims he has little ties to the area where Karen was murdered, the detective is about to reveal which department he works for in California. But instead of denying the accusations, Gary appears to show curiosity.
You don't even want to know what city I work in, Gary?
Where do you work?
I work in the city of Sunnyvale, Gary.
Where?
Sunnyvale.
Okay.
Why would you have been in Sunnyvale?
I don't have a clue why I would be in Sunnyvale. I have no reason for me to be in Sunnyvale.
Okay. This is a throwback. That's what the area would have looked like in 1982.
Looks like it's in Texas someplace.
So the case I'm investigating happened here. I show it to you to see if it looks familiar to you or not. It doesn't. Do you want to know if it was a guy or a girl that was killed?
These questions you asked me, you're accusing me of this thing, this awful thing, and I mean, just alone, that's terrifying.
The detective shows Gary a photo of Karen that was taken before she was murdered, but Gary claims her face isn't ringing any bells.
Is that a guy or a girl? I don't recognize.
That's a 15-year-old girl, Gary.
That's all.
Gary's reaction to Karen's photo reflects a weak denial. Rather than clearly expressing his innocence, a more natural response would have been a direct statement that he did not kill Karen. This prompts the detective to shift into discussing the circumstances of her murder.
Is there any reason you can think of that I would have blood evidence at the scene of that woman's death, that little girl's death, and that blood belongs to you?
I don't know how that would happen.
Are you curious how she was killed?
It was horrible. Yes, how was she killed?
You stabbed her 60 times, Gary.
Oh my God, no, I didn't do anything like that.
Note how Gary never asked questions about how Karen was killed until now, when the detective offered up the information.
There's no way that for the last 40 years of dealing with this in your heart.
It's like, bro, just admit it. Like, you're cooked already. I mean, they already know you did it.
You haven't felt bad. This isn't going away. Now is the time to get closure for yourself, closure for her.
This is not right. I'm not gonna admit to things I didn't do.
You want me to go check on those results, Gary?
Sure, go check on it.
Okay.
Got your DNA.
Any questions for me before we step out?
No, I wouldn't want to say anymore. You guys accused me of something I didn't do. I'd like to have a lawyer if it's okay with you guys.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation comes to an end. But Gary's decades-long secret had finally unraveled, and he was booked into the Maui County Jail.
Thank you, Gary.
Sure.
Do you need anything?
Yes. Love. Freedom.
Freedom I can't give you. Love I can't give you, but I can show you respect.
The detective misses the opportunity to calmly confront Gary by emphasizing that Karen also wanted love and freedom. Yet those were taken from her 40 years ago, while Gary has remained free ever since.
This isn't happening, is it?
It's happening.
According to court records, on February 24, 2025, after pleading no contest, 78-year-old Gary Ramirez was convicted of Karen's first-degree murder.
Yeah, he won't be in there for long. Gone.
He was sentenced to 25 years to life
78 is crazy, bro.
in prison. Gary will be eligible for parole in 2038 when he's 90 years old. By the time
They really show him there in that jail. Man, 60 times, bro. I hope they beat the bricks out of him in jail. This was a crazy one, bro. We out, man.